Calaroga Shark Media.
Hi, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. The Ontario Police have a reminder for you. Please do not bring in live grenades. The warning came after someone walked into the Ottawa PD carrying an unexploded World War II grenade they had found. After safely dealing with the situation, police issued a public reminder on social media. It said the OPP would like to remind the public that if you find such items, please do not transport them to your local police station. This could obviously prove extremely dangerous to the person bringing in the item and others around. Officers say anyone who discovers old grenades or other explosives should leave them where they are and call the police. The police tell us the police will arrange for the explosives disposal unit to attend to safely discard any items. An Australian city wanted to set one of those Guinness World Records. For this one, they brought together more than 600 trombone players. The trombone players were gathered to play the classic tune, 76 Trombones. Of course, it was more than 600 trombones in this case. The record attempt was organized by the Ipswich City Big Band. Mayor Harding said this record attempt was about much more than numbers. It was about showcasing the power of music in a city that embraces culture, supports local talent, and delivers unique experiences to bring people together. At the time of this recording, the record was not yet certified. I'm sure I'll let you know at some point. Also in Australia, a barber is proving that a haircut can do far more than change someone's appearance. It can help build skills, confidence, and community. John James is known as the Outback Barber. He's been traveling to some of Australia's most remote communities to teach people how to cut hair themselves. He took a plane to Mornington Island off the northern coast of Queensland. He stepped off the plane. He found a crowd of people waiting, hoping for a haircut. Instead of just cutting their himself, he decided to teach people. The Outback Barber said, "I couldn't believe how quickly they picked up barbering. They're like, let's go further." And then they were doing skin fades straight up, and then they were doing them on their own. A local couple asked if he would style the bride and groom for their wedding with help from his new students, who took care of the guests. The Outback Barber focused on the wedding party before being invited to stay for the wedding. He said to be part of that emotionally and be asked to attend the wedding after was incredibly humbling. I'm so grateful I had the opportunity. We'll stay in that part of the world. In New Zealand, a great-grandfather has earned the Guinness World Record after proving that age is no barrier to staying active. Brian has been recognized as the world's oldest male water skier, age 94 and 318 days. Brian took up water skiing in 1955. And has spent decades competing in tournaments across New Zealand. He said, "I didn't consider it initially, but as I got older, it became a challenge, and I enjoyed it so much I kept going. Also, the family all participated in the sport, which took us all over New Zealand for tournaments. Most people tell me I'm an inspiration to people of all ages. It encourages me to know I'm leading the way for others to keep active. I like the saying, you don't stop because you're too old. You get too old because you stop being active." And it's been a hot summer out there, so in Denmark, they're celebrating Christmas. Dozens of Santa Clauses, Mrs. Clauses, and Christmas elves from around the world gathered for the annual World Santa Claus Congress, a colorful tradition that has delighted visitors for decades. The event began in 1957 at an amusement park near Copenhagen before moving to Aalborg 2 years ago. Originally created to entertain children, the gathering has evolved into an annual reunion for professional Santas who spend the holiday season working in stores, shopping malls, and community events. The 4-day schedule includes gingerbread eating contests, gift wrapping competitions, balloon modeling, beard comparisons, and festive parades through the city streets. Peter organizes the thing. He's also a Santa. He explains the grandmas say, "Oh, it's too early to come here," and the kids say, "Hooray, Santa's here already." Some came from Scandinavia. Others traveled from as far as Tokyo. Robert was a first-time attendee. He says Santa performers everywhere share something special. He explains, you either have it or you don't. We have the true Santa spirit. It's all about giving, sharing, and putting a little bit of joy in people's hearts. Danish Santa Simon says Christmas is not a season. It's a feeling you have in your stomach. So if you want, you can have Christmas the whole year. Don't tempt me. Last year I started doing 5 Good News Christmas stories in October, and based on the download numbers, you guys were all in favor of it. If I had the stories this early, I would probably do it, but those don't start showing up until October. So those are your 5 regular Good News stories for today. Have a great day.